In this session, we're going to cover contacts in AIM365. From the contact screen, you'll notice that, as with other areas in AIM365, there are quick buttons at the top. These are your shortcuts to add, edit, view, clone, etc. Down below, you have a grid of all of the contacts. You can show these contacts in a card view by selecting this button here, or the grid view by selecting this one. You can also search through all of the contacts. So let's do that now by looking for a gentleman whose surname is Adcock. You can easily filter down by typing the surname here and pressing Enter on your keyboard, narrowing down to your desired result. Closing that brings all of your contacts back into view. You can also drag a column header here to group by a particular column. So, for example, if you wanted to group by organization, you would simply click the organization column, drag it, and drop it right here. Now your contacts are grouped by organization. As a quick example, if you expand the big box core organization, you're going to see all of the contacts below who are within that organization. You can also click on the column headers to sort them in ascending and descending order. As an example, clicking on the party code column sorts by ascending, and clicking again changes it to descending order. From the grid area, you have a right-click menu that reflects the buttons above. You can right-click and add a brand new contact, which brings up a new contact screen where you can fill out all of the necessary fields, of which there are many for your varying needs. On the Relations tab is where you're going to relate contacts to matters. From this grid, you can also edit contacts. So, if you were to select Brian Boylan, you could right-click and select Edit. Let's say that you've been working in matter 84779, and so now you want to relate this contact, Brian, to that matter. Simply go to the Relations tab, right-click, and select New Relationship. Here, you're going to select the matter which you want to relate Brian to. So you'll click the drop-down arrow here. Notice your recent matters list. You can start typing in matter criteria and pull the matter. As we mentioned, we will use matter 84779. Next, Brian Boylan's relation to this matter is going to be the carrier, and right here you can add any necessary notes. When you're done, click Save. Next, let's talk about cloning. Again, selecting Brian Boylan's contact record, right-click, and select Clone. It's here where you can make a copy of Brian's contact record. And let's say Brian's wife is at the organization and her name is Debbie Boylan. You'll change the necessary information and click Clone. So now if you search for Boylan, you will immediately see two results. Alright, next up is filtering all of your contacts by matter. Let's imagine for a moment that you want to see all of your contacts from matter 84779. Up top, you can select the drop-down arrow to search for a matter, but you can also just type in the matter code, hit Enter, and it'll automatically open a new tab. This new tab is only showing us contacts from matter 84779, and you have the same abilities that you have in the main contact screen, such as viewing by card view or grid view, searching, the column headers, etc. Next, let's relate a contact to this matter. So if you select New, then click on the drop-down arrow and search for the person you want to relate. In this example, we'll search for Nancy Kraft. Click Next and you'll see her contact card. In order to relate her to this matter, you'll click on the Relations tab. Right-click and select your new relationship. Now, because you're already in matter 84779, this step is filled out for you. But as you saw previously, you would otherwise have to select the matter here. Now, select the relation, in our example, accountant. Add any notes you'd like to have, and click Save. Now, if you close the record, it will refresh and you can see that Nancy Kraft is now related to the matter. Finally, should you have the need to remove a relationship to a matter, you'll simply right-click and select Delete. Keep in mind that is not going to delete the actual contact record, it's only going to delete the party relationship, as you can see by the notification up top. So here we click OK, and as you can see, it's going to tell us that our relationship has been removed. When it refreshes, we no longer see Nancy Kraft in our Matters contacts. This concludes the video on contacts for AIM365. If you have any questions regarding anything you've seen in this video, please contact Perfect Law's Help Desk for more information.